Hey, beautiful Aquarius. How you doing? My name is Michelle. I hope you all are doing well, Aquarius. I'm wishing you all a great Sunday. Yes, let's get into an energy reading. Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, for those that I'm resonating with, provide a clear and accurate message of love, truth, and guidance for Aquarius. So I'm seeing somebody not needing to make a decision is what I feel. Ooh. Oh, sorry, Aquarius. Where did that come from? Okay, yeah, somebody's not really excited about something, so they're going to be making improvements, is what I feel. So improvements is the name of the game. Somebody needs to budget as well. They're looking at their budget. You don't want to overspend here, okay, Aquarius? Is what I'm getting for somebody out there. I'm getting that someone is needing to look at the truth of a matter and make some sort of improvement. So you're getting clarity in regards to how to do that. Now, this could be home improvements, maintenance, people who, do repairs, contractors, things like that. You could be dealing with those type of people. This could also be financial improvements. This could be improvements regarding relationships. Okay, this could be improvements regarding the self, because I also see some sort of healing that's taking place here for you. All right. Yes, that's what I see here. I see you cutting through the fog and figuring some things out, and I see you will be successful, but you first have to decide on how to move on this. See you finding solutions. Okay, I see you definitely finding some sort of resolution. All right, but I'm also getting there's something here about your own these are your own habits, your own routines. Some of you could be purging. Okay, you could be going on a diet, trimming the fat, or you could be purging away, releasing some things that you didn't notice. There's some things you did not notice before or slip between the cracks when it pertains to these improvements. You may have fell back into a regular routine, or somebody outside of you, falling back to in a routine which you already discussed. You already had this conversation, and it's like you didn't notice it until now. Something you haven't noticed, okay, is coming into view here. Like I said, this could be your own, routine and habit, or, let's say that you were doing good in regards to a budget, and then, there was a party or an event or someone in need, and now, it's like a course correction here. What else is here for Aquarius? Because I see some past patterns have to be taken care of, or some past situation is being taken care of. Okay, this could be in regards to business. Also, you could be doing something differently in regards to business. Double sixes are here. So we have 366. We also have 1, 2, and 6. Okay, so take it as it resonates. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. There could be a conversation that you're having with a Scorpio, a Leo, a Libra, or any air sign. Yeah, CEO energy, boss type shit. Like you're bossing up. You're seeing some things over. This could be financial. Like you're seeing some things and you're making improvements. And it doesn't have to be bad. It's just like you may be looking at analytics. Okay, this is working more than that is working, so let me move where it works. You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that, but it says here you are taking control. All right, you have confidence in business. You are bossing up. Okay, I am the boss. Okay, some of you, there could be a job that you didn't even think that you would be you wouldn't have thought before to look in that direction. You didn't think that that would be suitable for you, but it is. It's like it's perfect for you, okay? Some of you, this is about your own business. You didn't You know, you may have thought of it before, but you wasn't really clear on if you wanted to run your own business. You know, a lot of people, the downside of having an LLC or something like that, a lot of people, if they're not educated and they just listen to naysayers, it'll be like, oh, so you're signing up to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? They'll put a negative connotation on it. And for me to bring that up, there may be something like that going on. But Spirit is saying that you're taking the right route, you're making the right decisions, you are getting improvements, and there will be success once you decide on which direction in which you want to go, once you get clarity. Okay, even regarding a relationship, there's an energy here, like I said, somebody wants your attention real bad, okay? They want to talk to you real bad. But this might not be the time. You may have your hands full with other things. You know, you may be figuring other things out here. Or you're still healing. You're still purging. Okay? So I do see somebody coming in your life in the future. If they're not here already, there's somebody who is going to be coming in on your path. It's like it's a divine and perfect timing. It's fated energy here. All right? You're going to meet this person when it's meant to be. Now, I'm also getting that is some sort of encouragement for you when it comes to dealing with these improvements. They're asking you to be patient. And they're asking you to trust the process. For some of you, like big success is so close. So close. Like, it's not to say that you're not getting any success or anything like that. I'm talking about the big shaboom, right? The big bang, like, whoa, okay. That is coming, all right? Yeah, so remember when I was saying that maybe you course corrected something, you improved something, and now it's like, damn, I feel like we just went through this, you know? Even in a relationship, I feel like I just went through this. Or your finances, your, transitioning through business deals and negotiations, or finding a new job. Whatever aspect of life this is, it feels like you've been here before. It feels like you've done this before, you know? And so I see you recognizing certain patterns. And it could even be in regards to a particular relationship, right? If you're getting some sort of flashback kind of attack, you might decide to have a conversation and kind of like, clear things up. This could be your own patterns that is coming up like, damn, I already, I did this before, and you're going to be course correcting. That's what I just keep seeing. There's going to be resolution. The inner child healing, beautiful energy. So there's a lot of healing that's taking place for you. We do have the full moon in Capricorn, and it is in the 12th house. It's about the inner psyche and, things like that, okay? And I see this energy here where you're going to be able to recognize not only other people's patterns and behaviors, but your own. And I see the energy here that you are going to be healing and purging. And I see the energy here that you are being reconnected with joy, reconnected with things that make you happy, reconnecting with your inner child, reconnecting and literally providing yourself happiness, okay? Yes, playfulness. There's an energy here that there is going to be a resolution, and then you're going to move more in the energy of, high vibe, expansion, playfulness, and happiness. And, you're going to allow your inner child to explore. You're not going to be so on guard. You could even take a trip. You could do something exciting. You could do something that you love to do. You could even take a leap of faith, regarding friendships and things like that. All right. You could even, when this person, like I said, there's somebody coming in the future. There is. It's a destined and fated meeting, and it's because they want you to leave some sort of hurt, pain, or deep-seated wounding behind. That's what they want. There's also the energy here that somebody that you have been ignoring is going to try to come back around. Maybe you'll get closure. Maybe you'll get, maybe you will get resolution in some shape, form, or fashion. For some of you, there's a reconciliation, and it doesn't have to be a lover. For some of you, it is. Because I'm getting the energy here with the inner child healing. We have Six of Cups. So this is mommy issues, daddy issues, past patterns, people we have learned from the past and things like that. But Spirit is saying that they are replenishing that energy, okay? So what was lost is coming in. I see the energy here for some of you. There is a soulmate, if you believe in that, a love connection that is coming in after a healing energy is what I see. I also see that somebody's going to, there's definitely someone watching you. But like I said, this is a person that you have been ignoring. This is a person that you have not been giving attention to. And there may be like that final talk, closure, resolution, clarity, something is given here, okay? And it's going to help improve. There's improvements, all right? But there's some things you gotta, it's like you're cleaning things up and getting on a new page. There's a new start here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. And like I said, the theme is improvements in all areas of our lives, even when it pertains to money. We're doing some sort of cleanup, okay? Money could be coming in fast, but is it going out fast? Like we're going to get some sort of balance here, okay? There's a new routine you're going to follow. There's a new way of doing something. And I see you recognizing it. Whatever needs to be changed, you are definitely recognizing it. Some of it is familiar to you because you've experienced it before. Some of it is not. It's slipped through the cracks. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, and you're going to kind of nip it in the bud, and you're going to be on point with this. Like you have clarity, okay? You have precision. You know how to do this is what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck, we have Self-Care Sunday. Okay, so this might be one of the patterns we have fallen back into, right? Working super hard, pouring into everything outside of ourselves as opposed to internally, okay? And that is something we got to get back on track with, okay? Prioritizing rest, making sure that you recharge yourself emotionally. If you're giving out all of your energy, you have to replenish your cup, right? Pampering yourself, doing some things for your inner child, enjoying, exploring, being playful, you know what I mean? Not only about business, money, material things, although that is important, right, in this world, but me time matters is what it's saying, okay?